Have you ever had someone get angry at you for believing something different?
Like what?
At school, somehow church came up and some kid got, I don't know, angry at me for going to church. It made me feel weird.
That sort of happened to me. It wasn't anger, but I've had people treat me differently.
Yeah, same here.
What did you do?
Just kept being nice to them. It can get better. But it's hard to change someone's mind when they're the ones angry at something you are. It's possible they feel that way because they don't understand it.
Yeah, I found if I just kept being friendly, it got better.
I guess.
Unless they're in the skeleton army. Then you've got trouble.
The what? That's not real.
Oh, it totally was.
In the early days of the Salvation Army, the skeleton army used to attack the Sallies. It was awful.
Look, I know we're having a campfire, but you want me to believe that an army of skeletons went around attacking people in London?
No, they were men, but they called themselves the Skeleton Army, making fun of the Salvation Army.
Oh, I see. Not very clever. I would have gone with the Dalmatian army and had spotted uniforms.
Yeah, only they weren't trying to be clever. They were trying to be scary.
Why?
Let's go back to the early days of the Salvation Army. What were some of the favorite places that Sallies liked to hold meetings?
Outside pubs and saloons.
And were these places in the nice part of town?
Oh, no. Definitely the bad parts. The dodgy bits, eh, Governor?
Right. So they were there, trying to get people to stop wasting their lives and throwing away money in these pubs.
Good advice.
Only, there were people who made a lot of money off of people who liked to do that. So they saw the Sallies as a threat. They didn't like them coming in to ruin the party. Also, remember, it's the 1880s, so life in general was a bit rougher back then.
You don't say.
Add to that how loud and bold the old Sallies were. Their opponents felt they needed to be louder and bolder. And since they weren't there for Jesus, there was no reason for them to hold back anything.
They taunted the Salvationists that came and marched. Where the Sallies said soup, soap, and salvation, the skeletons answered back beef, beer, and bacca for tobacco.
Yeah, well, sticks and stones.
Yep, those came next. They pelted the Sallies with sticks, stones, eggs, dead rats, you name it.
Dead rats? Why didn't they call the police?
It was a different time. The police couldn't decide if they should do anything. In fact, some Salvationists were jailed when they tried to defend themselves.
That's awful. So what happened?
Eventually, the Skeleton Army faded away, and the Salvation Army grew and grew. Despite the attacks, more people joined the Army's mission, and they were able to meet without fear.
Well, that's good.
That's not even the best part. Did you know that a skeleton turned?
Really?
Charles Jeffries was a well-known leader in the Skeleton Army and had disrupted lots of meetings.
Yeah, he looks like bad news.
But after breaking up Salvation Army meetings and even attacking some of the Sallies, one day he changed. He met Jesus through those Sallies, and he was never the same.
You mean they let him in, even after all that?
Of course they did. Whosoever will was on their lips, and they meant it. They let him in, and he was a great leader in the army.
Wow, I think I get it. Can I come back now?
Come back? Where did you go?
Huh? Never mind.
So you see, if you keep doing what's right, even though you sometimes have opposition, people can change.
That's true. Thanks for telling about this, you guys. I feel better.
And at least you aren't friends with a skeleton.
It's like they say, Turk, whosoever will.